Episodes of care are one of the main units of measure in this report. The episodes of care attributed to the provider group are what comprises the overall resource use index reported at the top of the first page. ETGs, or episode treatment groups, are created using medical and pharmacy claims data and is a unique occurrence of a medical condition or disease and the healthcare services involved in diagnosing and managing its treatment. Below the Patterns of Care section on page 1 is the episode case mix summary. This section displays the top 10 ETG episode families by overall resource use and compares the average episode resource use for the practice group to the average of the peer group. Note that while the columns are labeled with the word cost, these are measures of standardized cost or resource use. The measures are case mix and severity adjusted, making it an apples-to-apples comparison of efficiency at the episode family level. This section also displays a utilization measure for each of the top 10 ETG families and compares the frequency of encounters per episode, expressed as a rate per 1,000, to the peer group overall. A lower number in the actual encounters per 1,000 episodes than in the peer column indicates that fewer resources were used in the practice group's episodes than the peer groups for that episode family. There are additional episode efficiency measures later on in the report beginning on page 4. The cost index summary by service category displays a visual of the standardized cost or resource use index by the specific service category within the episodes. The horizontal line at 1.0 indicates the peer group average for each service category. Bars that hang below the 1.0 line indicates the practice group was below the peer group average in resource use. In this example, ER use, pharmacy prescriptions, primary care, and specialty care were all below average in overall resource use for a like group of episodes. Conversely, a bar above the 1.0 line indicates the practice group utilized more resources than the peer group average in those categories, and in some cases, significantly more. In this report, hospital services resource use index was 1.19, indicating a 19% higher than peer group average resource use. The next section, Cost and Utilization Summary Measures, displays a tabular summary of overall encounters and resource use by profile service category, comparing the actuals of the practice group to the peer group overall, again, for the same mix of episodes. The cost index per episode column in the table corresponds to the bar chart above. The utilization rates per 1,000 episodes section provides greater granularity in specific service categories and an index measure that indicates where the practice group is relative to the peer group. A lower than 1.0 value indicates that the practice is utilizing less of that service than the peer group average. An index greater than 1.0 indicates that the practice group is utilizing more than the peer group average in that category. The final section of the report, Episode Detail and Analysis, displays resource use and utilization measures at the episode family level for 8 specific ETG families. Measures include the practice actual amount for both resource use and encounters per 1,000, a peer group average for the same type of episode, and a cost and utilization index overall.